What's going on, Space Frilly here, and you're watching KFB Auctions, Carly. I dig it. I'll see you later.
Hey, you guys, I'm Gene Simmons, and of course, he's not. You're watching KFB.
Alright, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome, thank you.
Welcome to KFB Auctions, my friends. Every Monday through Wednesday, starting at 8 a.m. A place to hang out and have some fun. Thank you for your company, everyone. Every day will be a little something you may need. Remember to watch on your smart TV. So much easier to watch it.
All right, you guys.
For being here, my friends. KFB Auctions, oh yeah, KFB Auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB Auctions, come watch now, everyone.
Oh, Kenny fucking made me. Kenny knows something.
I have things from posters to collectible toys, movies of all genres for you to enjoy, on DVD and Laserdisc and some on VHS, video games, CDs, vinyl records, and oh yeah, lots of Kiss. KFB Auctions, oh yeah, KFB Auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB Auctions, come watch now,
It's with a Y. You know N-N-Y? Yeah, with a Y. Right in the back of the thing, I hate you with a Y.
Kenny Bagley?
So cool. He's into graphics. He went to school.
He loves speaking. He's no fool.
He's no fool.
Hello, everybody. I do not have the illumination going on tonight, so we can't start without that, right? We do that now. All right. So, now that that is done, let me see. I try that tonight still. All right, welcome. I was thinking about canceling the night. I didn't want to let everybody down and at least give it a shot. So we'll see how things go as far as the bidding and everything to keep me around for a few hours. That's all depends upon you. So I'm trying to get the comments going here. Sorry. As far as the stretching them out, there it goes. What is going on with this freaking thing? I can't. Okay, let me try this. I can't get the comments to go full screen. They're not going all the way to the top. Oh well. So let's start by saying hello. Why is my computer doing this? You'd have to see what I'm talking about. It's got like two screens overlaid. For whatever reason, I don't know. On my end, but not on your end. So that's good. You guys don't want to see all that. So why is it highlighted? There we go. All right. Hello, Tim. Good seeing you in here. New name, I think. There's Paul. There's Richard. Dominic. Leslie. Stephanie. Richard. I think I said Richard. Mike Harris. Hello. Christy Mitchell. Teddy Stroke. Good evening, everyone. So it looks like we're up to about 24 people ready to do an auction. So let me see. What do I want to start with tonight? Because I have so much junk that is pretty much the same junk that I need to get out of here. But I'm going to do like a mass thing tonight. Let's try with this. Let's see what we got. We got some magazines. All right. So what I am going to do, I'm going to put all these up here, except for that one. And only because it's signed to me. There are two magazines in that one. So I'm going to show you guys the items. I'm not going to take these out and check for completion and all that stuff. These are in really good shape. Some may be missing posters. Some may have a rip in the page. I don't know. So bid it on risk, but they could be every one of them in perfect condition. So there's that. All right. So let's start. There's Metal Madness. We're going to start this lot off at $1. $1 for everything that you just see me grabbing. So I want to show them to you and just put M for mags, $1. And it's a pretty good chunk of change here in money. So there's, if you get a great deal, great. I just want them out of here. So M1, and I'll keep showing them. There's Strike Magazine, Monsters of Rock feature. Here is the complete history of Kiss. These are, for the most part, except for the Strike Magazine, they're all bagged and boarded. So there's that one. Here's Faces. Here is Circus. There is Metal Edge. Here is Guitar Player. And on the back side is Entertainment. And then we'll round it up with a 16 mag. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can't have just 9. We got to have 10. Let's do this one here as well. Kiss Live, 1974 to 1993. Looks pretty cool. Like a pretty cool magazine. So there is 10. I'll keep showing them, but right now, Speedy, what's the C in for, man? Just M. All these are together. You bid on every one of them. There's 10 magazines. Suzanne, I just said, if you missed it, that I am not checking every magazine. You may bid on them and they be complete. They may be missing a centerfold. They may be missing a page. I don't know, or they can be in perfect condition. I'm just trying to get them out of here. But there are no details, and I'm not going to take the time, especially starting at $1 for 10 magazines. Whether you bid them for $50 at $5 each, or $100 or $5, they're out the door. So there is the Kiss Live. And if there's a certain magazine you're wondering if it's complete, let me know, Suzanne, and I can check for the one magazine and give you an idea. Just let me know which magazine you had in mind that you want to see if you're interested in bidding on that particular one. So we're at $11. for the 10 magazines. But yeah, please let me know if there's anyone you had in mind. Scott Hatson came in at the 11 first. There's Metal Edge. There's those two. And then this one. Now this one I don't think is complete, but I will open the 16 mag. I will show you that it does look like it has like some staple pull away there. I don't know if it's still attached. Now this one does have a torn page, so I'm assuming that this does not have a centerfold. If it did, but it does have the unmasked ad. Let me see about the Kiss pages, because this looks like it's a Leif Garrett torn page here, so they may not have cared about Kiss at all. John Schneider. This is why I didn't want to check the magazines, because it takes so much time. So, trying to find the Kiss pages in here. But nevertheless, even if you're bidding for just the cover on this one, these 16 mags are so unpredictable on these. But let me see, that is page 8 and 9. So there's 7. So there is pages 8 and 9. So they are in there. All right. And it does have a bare-chested, full-out or full pull-out poster of John Schneider, bare-chested, and it is missing. So, all right, let me lay it down. There we go. All right, so we're going to go through them again. We're at 22, which is only 220 magazine. And just trying to see if there's any like pull-out posters on any others that I can look for. And Queen Souvenir Concert Souvenir Album Collector's Edition. So there's that one there. That one there. 3 magazines in one. So I'm trying to see if there's super plus super fold outs. So let's see what kind of super fold outs. But there's Revenge on the back. The advertisement for that. So there is a Def Leppard poster. Suzanne was wondering about this one, I think. Yeah, I bet that's what she was wondering, if it was in there. That Mark Slaughter poster. I knew there was something to it, asking that question, Suzanne. You just didn't want to confess. But there's Def Leppard, if you didn't see the Def Leppard pull out. There is Metallica. I don't know what's on the back side here. Trickster, it looks like. So, magazine is in great condition though, full of the pullouts. And I will open up this complete history book as well. So, rare unauthorized photos you won't believe. If they're unauthorized, then why are they in the magazine? And again, another Revenge. So here is Kiss photos. Boy, lots of kiss in here. I'm skipping a lot of pages in between, and it's continuous kiss. It's a long kiss. Like that. Pablo. Etc. Etc. So, all right, let's see where we're at. Can I trying to see what I am watching. The reason I'm not seeing the freaking auction is because I'm on yesterday's auction. That is why I was asking, what are you bidding on? Because it's yesterday's freaking auction playing. Everything looks the same. The background, other than the shirt, it's a little different, but oopsie. There I am. So, all right. Right now, currently, we are at hey, what's up, Charles? How you doing? So, Chris, Suzanne's a bit rude. No, you don't like to slaughter. So, Brenda Stratton is holding at 23. Is there a 24 for all 10 magazines? That's $2.40. You guys going to let Brenda take these for $2.30 each? The shame. A one-of-a-kind Kiss collectible. The Night and Magic of Kiss. This looks like a cool one. I don't think I've ever opened this one. I mean, if I have, it's been years. But nice Crazy Nights photo on the back. The poster is inside. Show you the back side of the poster as well. Oh, wow. That's a pretty good size. Is this one poster or damn? That's a big poster now. Looks like it's got two posters here together. And one of them is like, it looks like old school Kiss of them on the, what's the show? The Halloween special, Paul Lynde show. It looks like it's the Detroit Rock City show that they did. Let me show you the back side of this. So there's like multiple posters here. So you can see the setup right there in the background, the chandeliers and stuff. So pretty cool poster. There's the car portion of that big poster that you saw. And we'll see if there's a 24, if there ain't already. If not, we shall move it on. More Crazy Nights. All right, so we'll pack it up. Then this one is from 19 unknown October. So it doesn't say. So I'm assuming it's 93. Because it is from 74 to 93 on all the photos. And if there's a poster, I'll go ahead and check this one while the bidding is going on. All right, so Brenda is out on the magazines, and it looks like we're at 30 with Speedy. So 31 would be the next bid. Still a great deal for only $3 each, folks. Great animalized stage shot there. Pretty cool. Photo of Gene with the skull in his mouth. From Revenge. This little montage. Passing is out. Thank you. There's a photo inside. Crazy Nights. Hot in the Shade. There's Eric Singer. There's BK. Some good photos in here. Lots of black and whites. Some old school Kiss right there. All right. So, 10 magazines going once, going twice. We're going to give it 30 more seconds if there's no more bidding. And it looks like Speedy is holding steady at, no, it's not Speedy, is it? Yeah, Speedy's on the mags for 30. So Scott, you set out. So $3 a magazine. Good deal. Are you wanting to let one person get that good of a deal for 30? And if you are, you got 20 seconds to decide that, yes or no. And let me try to find some other stuff here whilst we're waiting. And let's, I don't think these sold last night. Let me confirm that real quick. So Freddie comes in at 31, so game on again. And okay, so Monday. I don't think I sold the sticks on Monday, so it'd be yesterday. And I need to go watch my auction from the other day because I think it was Chris Taylor that asked me about Paul Stanley and the Lick It Up album. So Chris, if you know what you bid, if you're watching still, let me know. Send me a message and let me know the price that you won those two albums at. Because I know you were going after them pretty good, and pretty sure you were the high bidder. I just failed to write them down. Pretty sure that's the only two items. So worst case, I'll put it on in the background while I'm doing invoices tonight. I will be doing invoices late tonight to be able to get them all out. So if you hear a ding possibly tonight, don't worry. It is just me. You can check it in the morning. Feel free to turn off your notifications if you'd like. And you know what? I don't need these here. So if anyone is needing any of the 2006 Lilith solo records on picture disc, I will start these off. Don't forget, I think I have a Peter Criss signed in silver on my KFB auctions page for the best offer thing. And the way the best offers are going, most likely it's going to get accepted on whatever the offer is for some of the stuff. So for these, I will do I'll do 120. That's $30 each. So if there's any interest in those 120 starting bid or claim, if that is the situation. So just put S120, and let me see what else I want to do. I've got this Rock AM poster. We're at 35 on the mags. Freddie's out. Speedy is holding steady at 35. We're going to give it 30 more seconds for the 10 magazines. If anyone's needing a big Rock AM poster, venue poster here, these come from Old Stock. They're new Old Stock. So you can see all the bands that are on there: Aerosmith, Kiss, Fugees, etc., Supertramp. $1 start. Just put R1 for these, or for this, and I'll give you a length, but I'm not going to give a height. It's hard to do with nowhere to lay it down, and it does have one little nick right there in the corner. So still display good in the frame. It's kind of dog, what do you call it, dog-eared, but it should bend back down. So let me see if I can get that. You know, if you get it, you could do it. So my fingernails ain't all that great right now. As soon as I can get the poster to stop rolling. For the length of this one, it is 33 inches wide. So normal poster is 24 inches wide. So it's 9 inches longer than a normal poster. So I think it's still smaller than a Subway type poster though. All right, so Speedy, about another 10 seconds and I'm going to go ahead and write this stuff down. Today is, I thought I already wrote down today. Oh, that was yesterday. So week 12, Wednesday, 3/25. Man, March is flying by, isn't it? 3/25/26. 10 magazines. And those are for Speedy at $3.50 each. I think you'll make your money back, Speedy. Pretty quick. All right. So congrats on that, brother. Good deal. Okay. So these here. I got the farewell tour book. If there's any interest in this, I'll start off at 30. F30 for the farewell, in great condition. And then I have a Dio Holy Diver OG. I'll start that off at 30 as well. So D30 for the OG Dio Holy Diver. There is the wax in great condition. All right. It's nice. No hardly any ring wear on that. Holy diver. All right. So D30. Here is a Peter Criss with the COA. Right there. Nice big bold signature from Peter on the book. And for the Peter Criss book, I'll do 100 starting bid on the Peter Criss book, PC 100. And then I got Behind the Mask. And I'll do 15 on Behind the Mask, not Beyond the Mask. All right, so let me get these out of the way here. Unless there's a bid on any of them. And here is a, this is a sealed yellow vinyl Kiss World. If there's any interest in this, this would start off at 55. It is the harder to get yellow vinyl. I believe there's a yellow and red swirl or something like that. So KW55 on that one. Right. And I do need to point out, it's pretty funny. Stephanie posted a karaoke version of the theme of the KFB theme song. So check that out. It's pretty funny to watch. If you want to sing along in Indy to do the new, if you want to join in and be a part of the new intro that I may be working on, learn the words, do a verse, etc., etc. All right, so I have done those, and still got these transition cards for Paul, Peter, Tommy, and Gene. If there's any interest in these, do $1. All right. So, hey Amelia, how you doing? So transition cards, $1. I have the Crow standing. I'll try that again for $15. I had 20 on it, so we'll do 15 on it. And I'm going to stick to 15 on Michael Myers, but he has no easel. So if that is of interest, there are those. And I do have some DVDs if anyone's interested in some media tonight. And it's nobody on that $1 start for the Rock AM poster. It is off the table now. So I will put that up and see if there's any offers on it later. There's the Lion King. This is sealed for the Lion King. If anyone would like this for their kids or grandkids, $5 starting bid on that. Here is a not sealed but in great condition Santa Buddy. So SB4 for that. Here's M4 for Miracle on 34th Street original. And I'm going to do $15 on the 3 of these. If there's anyone that has, well, no, there's only 2. Sorry. So I'll do $10 on the James Taylor DVDs. Just put JT10 if you're interested in both of these James Taylor concerts. Lots of music on here. Yeah. So there are those to choose from. And then you got L for Lady and the Tramp. This is not sealed, but it is in great condition still with the slipcase. Let me see. What is the T? Because I have gotten off track now. So that's the beauty of putting up so much stuff. T, especially for $10. I'm thinking here. So let me know what JT and the T is, guys. Because there's the Crow, Halloween. James Taylor, I do know, Alzy for 10, but I'm trying to think what the T is. It started off at 6. Yeah, I'm kind of lost here. I'm just, transition cards, TC. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, I got it. So we're at 15 on the transition cards. Sorry. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate it. Took me a second, but they're right here under my nose too, and I just forgot about those. They were up for a few minutes before the DVDs, actually, or a few seconds anyway. It's a fireball night. We'll have fun with your fireball. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, I just lost my way for a second. So let me write down transition cards. And the James Taylor It's currently for both DVDs is at $10 for Alzi. Alzi, your drum is, I'm not sure if you paid yet, but your drum is packed up, and my brother actually packed it up, and it is labeled and out the door tomorrow. So I got to see if if he scheduled a pickup. So I'll be right back. Let me go ahead and do that now before I forget, because I got a lot going on after the concert, after the auction. I was looking at the James Taylor concert and had it in my head. There's no concert going on here. This does not have my saved information. Oh goody. All right, so I can't log in here. I don't have my password with me. So I shall do it upstairs and remind myself. All right. So all good, Sean. Alzi, the first drum was already sent out, and I invoiced you for the second drum. I'm on it, guys. You guys pay, I am on it. And some of you have not paid, and I've been on it. So some of you got some packages that need paid for still. And I know there's a few people that have gotten their packages and they're not paid for, and I trust that they're good for it. And if I have to put in a reminder to them, I shall. But hopefully they realize that, Kitty sent me a package. Did I pay? And go ahead and send me the money for it. So I trust a lot of people that do buy from me. And if I don't know the name, trust me, it stays to the side until I get to know that customer. So there's been some new customers, and they become pretty trustworthy in my opinion. And I haven't sent anything out prepaid or anything, but it gets to that point sometimes where you just know that your customers are good for it. And I'm trying to stay on top of things by not having it linger and then forget about it. And then you got people that don't know how to communicate and pay 2 weeks later or whatever. But there's people that do communicate, and I know that life happens. So if that's all I need is some communication, and I'm fine. I know that things happen, and we can't help it. I just had an $1,100 truck repair today, which is why I'm trying to. That's why I didn't cancel. I got to replenish some funds, especially going out of freaking town tomorrow. I gotta make some things happen. So, but I will be back with some stuff from Peter Chris sign that I may or may not offer on some of it, because a few of them I'm getting signed for me to keep, like a new Kennedy Center album, and that'll open up another Peter Chris signed solo, so I can replace it. And do you have to let it linger? I get it, Brett. I get it. All right. So transition cards out from Johnny Arnold, and the bid on that was 15 from Freddie Richards. So going once for Freddie at 15, unless there's a 16. Are these worth $4 a piece? I don't know. It's up to you. You may need one to complete your collection. But there's Tommy, Gene, Peter, and then Paul. So it's ironic that I don't have a transitioning Vinny. Well, you don't need a card to see that, though. So, oh no, I didn't go there. No, to each their own, I say. But yeah, it's great doing business with you as well, with everybody here, and any future endeavors that I have with new people, and that's awesome as well. And I think I will be having some additional viewers here in time. We'll see how things go, but that is my prediction, and some things are going to be a little bit almost I'm going to need some help. We'll put it that way. So stay tuned. All right, so Alzi, you do have the DVD, or the 2 DVDs, I'm sorry. And that is $10 for both. To James Taylor. And I'll make note of that. Ship it media mail. on those 2 DVDs to save you some money. All right. And the transition cards for 415 to Freddie Richards. I don't think there is a 16 bid, but I'm checking. All right, so 15 for Freddie Richards. Thank you, guys. All right, let's try let's have a little bit of fun here. I don't know what's in some of this stuff. I think this is the one that was empty, so I'll set that aside. I just got this Peter Criss one in tonight. So let's do some signed photos. Got a Tommy Thayer signed Spaceman guitar photo. I'll start Tommy off at I will do 45 for Tommy instead of 50. 45 for Tommy. Starting bid here is the coolest of the cool, Spaceman. Cool. So it's just a little smeared, but this is on thick stock paper and signed by Ace. Let's start this off. I'll do, I'm going to start off at 100 on that. 100 for Ace, starting bid. And I shall put that back in here so it don't get messed up. So A100, I got Chris in on the Tommy for 45. This is about a 9x12 photo. Let's do, I'll do $200 starting bid on this. Beautiful purple signature there. $200 starting bid on this, Paul. That's below what I paid for it, I'm sure. So, you know, the prices that Paul's charging now, and this is a chance to get a nice Paul signed item. 200 and nobody on Ace for 100. You can't get too many Ace signatures for 100 these days, so I'll take some photos of these tonight, so they will be live on my page for me to. I'll be putting some stuff while I'm gone up on the make offer page, so that page is amazing me as far as the offers that are coming in on things, even not only for me but for those that have chosen to participate in the groups. People are doing well, a few of them. And feel free to invite a friend. What is going on here? So I had this. All right, so I think that's right. It's weird. Oh, I see what I did. I extended it so it would cover up the all of it. So I had 2 pieces together so it would cover up all the full image. Because this one I'm not getting rid of. Because one day I think Rob will sell his bracelet. And I might want to get it with that photo. All right. So and I got more Tommy 8x10s upstairs that I'm going to be putting up as well in makeup too. But this one is currently at 45 from Crystal Forest. Going once for that one for 45 unless there's a 47. We'll call that. Here's an Eric Singer. If there's any interest in this one, I'll start off at 50 for Eric. ES50. Here is another Tommy. We'll do MT for makeup Tommy. And is on top of the amps there. That is not on the screen. He is actually up on top of the platform behind the amps. So 45 for that one as well. Do MT for makeup Tommy. All right. So there's a few options to choose from of the sign stuff. And let me see if there's any other photos that are in here. Well, I know I got a lot of photos. So. All right, so congrats on that, Christopher Forrest. You got that one Tommy photo, no makeup. That is yours. Yeah, a lot of these I could snap some photos of them. Yeah, that's one of my favorites right there. A vase with no makeup, that is. All right, so what did I do with that daggone photo? The one with no makeup. Tell me. Must have snuck it right back in the mix here. Right there. So that is yours, sir. Instead of the non-makeup. It don't work like that, man. With a lot of people, but it does me. So let me go ahead. There's no exchange going on here. Let me find this. So which one was it though? Okay, you got it, brother. You just taught me a valuable lesson to make sure you sell and close the item before you show other options. So this is yours. Very cool picture too. Both of them are good pictures. So, nope. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. All right. So I'll set that there and write that down. So Tommy signed on amp photo. Christopher Forrest. And that is 45. Thank you, sir. No, you're good. I'm just trying to be entertaining. That's all, Chris. I couldn't care less on which ones sell. It's the same price. If I put both of them up, like I said, I couldn't care less. Now, if there's somebody else that bid on it, of course, then that takes it off the table to swap it out. But other than that, man, Dominic, I don't know, dude. That's like I said, it's my favorite. And if I probably sold that, I'd start it off at 150 for that. Not to be sounding like I'm gouging or anything, but it's something I'll, unless I find another one somewhere along the road that somebody's willing to sell. 150 would be my minimum for it to go out the door. So if you want to offer up the 150 for it starting bid, I'm willing to do that. But it's signed in a nice, bold, shiny silver. No, you're good, dude. Don't apologize. I appreciate your patronage or whatever the word is, your business. And that's another good one right there. So A150 for the non-makeup, if that is of interest. Now, if you wanted the one in makeup, I would do 200 on that one. And again, I couldn't care less if I sold these or not. They haven't made their way into a binder yet, and a lot of these will be starting once I get some organization going down here. So I'll be putting them all in binders to enjoy. So let me see. All right. So I'm going to get these James Taylor DVDs out. And Sean, if you're still watching, don't forget, if you wanted to go and take these DVDs back, what doesn't sell tonight, you can take them back. I've ran through a lot of them, and there's only been a few that sold. I told my brother I would try to sell some for him, and we split it as long as he made some money on them. And there's Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. That is $4 starting bid. I got a Christmas Story DVD, $4 starting bid. A White Christmas DVD, $4 starting bid. For those that like physical media, these are nice. The Tree, $4 starting bid on that. And then Morning Glory with Harrison Ford, I'll do $5 because it is still sealed. So $5 starting bid on Morning Glory MG5. Oh, there's other things that can be done, Stephanie. Trust me. 150 on that non-makeup Ace. Where were you, Speedy? Where'd you go? Let me put this up for Chris, and these DVDs up for Algie, and the transition cards up for Freddie. And I'll find, if there's no bids on the DVDs, I'll put them up. Now that way you can take them and put them in your store. I'll try a few more here and see if there's any interest in them though. All right, I've got a few more here, and then I'll put them all back. All right, so get the hair out of my face. Here is The Edge of 17 with Woody Harrelson. It is not sealed, so $4. Just put E4. Showed a picture of Paul Stanley without makeup and a guitar in his hand. Yeah, that's one of my favorite revenge photos. That one would be $250 for that one, only because I plan on keeping it. So if you're interested in it, Kenneth, it'd be $250. And if you want to say yes, you're interested, I'll show it to you. If you're interested in that price. Looks like these hinges may be broke on these two here, unfortunately. Huh. I've never seen that happen with these. Very weird. All right, so, oh no, they're not broke. You just got to push harder on the middle. I forgot how these things worked. So, I have W for Wizard of Oz. $4 starting bid, just put W4 for the Wizard of Oz. Here is Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. W4. No. I'm sorry. Put C for chocolate. C for chocolate or CF for Chocolate Factory. For that one. And here's the 60th anniversary of Dumbo I'll start that. Disney's going to be $5 starting bid. D for Dumbo 50 or D for Dumbo 60th anniversary 5. I'm sorry. And here is a Oprah's Angel Network for the benefit of what's for the benefit of Oprah's network or whatever. But there's a lot of stuff in here. Here's the cover to it. So if there's any interest in this, I'll do Oprah for $10. If anyone likes Oprah enough to put $10 into her. There's quite a bit of stuff in this. So don't know what it's all about, but it is a pretty extensive collection here. So 010 for all these DVDs. There are, I'm just seeing if they're all in order. So there are 6 discs for this. So for anyone that is interested in anything Oprah, I think it's like a greatest hits of Oprah Winfrey from the Oprah Winfrey Show. So $10 on Oprah. Do you, Stephanie? Throw her away. I ain't gonna throw her away. What is this? Pull over. Pull over. Huh. Okay. Alzie, there's another James Taylor right here that's if you're interested in for 5, just let me know and I can add that to your mix for all 3 for 15. That's why I thought I had 3 of them. So there's actually 4 because there's for some reason 2 of the same one. So $5 claim on that if you're interested in it. Yeah, it may have how long is your tongue? Long enough for you to be my best friend. So classic. Cringe worthy but classic. So all right, so any interest in any of those, let me know before they go away tomorrow. And Sean, I am keeping that Fantasia out, just so you know. So, and I do want to point out that this is up on the best offers or on my KFB auctions page. If you are interested in this, it is at 400 and it will be going higher before it leaves the house. So it does have the COA inside. And this is number 553 of 1,000. So if you're interested in that, you can go bid on it or make offers on it. Okay, so I'll check comments here in a second, but I gotta run the restroom. So if anyone's interested in this Psycho Circus foil, beautiful poster, about I think it's 20 by 20 if I'm not mistaken. I gotta run to the restroom, but the starting bid on that is $1. I'll keep you busy. Did Alcy? Let's see. Christopher, I'm assuming that you were 55 on the foil poster. Is that right? And let me check for Alcy. Let me see. I'll try and see what's the $100 starting bid on what, Joe? Good to see you, Joe. Joe Mitchell. Been a while. All right, Chris, let me know. I'm assuming that you are in on this for 55. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's PS5. Okay, it looked like 2 5s. So, Joe Lascon is at 20. All right. I'll show it again. This is a pretty high dollar gold foil poster. As far as the high dollar goes, I don't know. Could be 100, 150. I'm not sure exactly what the going rate is on these, but I know I've sold them for a high dollar in the past, but they've been framed as well. So it's in almost perfect condition though. You can see this. It's nice and embossed. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stamp job on it. And let me grab me a drink. So we're at 25 on the Psycho Circus. Hello, Mary. Oh yes, the non-makeup photo. There was 2 non-makeup. One was 150, and then the one with the guitar was 100. And I can show both if you'd like. Let's see. We got a lot of 25s coming out. We got, yeah, there's 4 different 25 numbers there. And now we're up to 30. 2 30s already. So Joe came in first on the 30. And let me see. Let me try to find something different for you guys. What do I want to do? Whatever shall we do? Let me see. I don't know if I want to get rid of that. I got the Ace drum here. If there's anyone interested in this Ace drum, it's got the PSA DNA on it. You just look that number up. If there's any interest in that, $200. It is a 10-inch drum head. So just put AD for Ace drum, 200. And then I have this. What I'm going to do is just sell the actual drum head out of this. So I'll be taking it out with the drum key. All right, so if there's any interest in this Peter Criss signed drum head with the breast cancer awareness on it, I'll start this off at $315. If there's any interest in it. It's cool how the vibration makes it do that when I talk. My voice must be deep. So Peter Criss 315, PC 315 on that. And And there's the Ace one for 200. So there are two members of Kiss on a drum head there. One pop if you like. So good display pieces. And currently Joe is holding at 45 on the Psycho foil. Any more 4x6 photos? You know what, Chris? Without me looking at all these again, if you're interested in all them photos, I'd start them off at $60 if you're interested in all these photos. There's quite a few in there from different eras, Dynasty predominantly, but there's some End of the Road. I'll kind of pull a few of them out so you can check them out, but $60 starting bid on these if you're interested in all these photos I've acquired over the years. But I'm just going to randomly show some. Some pretty nice ones though. So $60 before I changed my mind because I wasn't going to sell these. But with an $1,100 truck repair today, I'm willing to throw some things out there today. Some things. So there's these. $60. Don't have to be Chris. It could be anyone. It's up to you. Some nice Eric Carr drum shots. So starting bid, $60. And again, there's, like I said, different eras. Looks like Lick It Up, possibly. Cool shot there. Here's Gene Crazy Nights. Had some End of the Road shots. Looks like Asylum. Be cool to see in a scrapbook kind of thing. All right. There's quite a few. If I had to put a number on this, I'm thinking maybe a solid 60 to 75. I don't know for sure, but you can see how thick they are. There's a lot. So some cool history there. And nobody on the drums, right? All right, so Reese is in at 60. Richard's in at 65. I didn't count the photos, but I'm gonna guess 60 to 75, somewhere in there. So Richard's 65, but that's all the 4x6 I'll have for the moment. Chris. There. Drum hit. I'll jump back over here. Okay. B. Arthur. All right, so Richard Cleve is at 65. Is there a 67 on the photos? 4x6 photos. And me go ahead and look up this foil poster real quick. We'll give it another 30 seconds or so. So right here is the foil poster at 45. Cycle Circus gold foil. Beautiful poster. It's not really a poster, it's like a lithograph kind of thing. Very heavy stock paper. Get a frame for that, it'll look sharp. So going once, going twice. Joe's got it at 45. Another 15 seconds, and we'll call that. Unless there is a 47. So a great deal, Joe. And 4x6 bag of photos. All right, I've been on for an hour and 15. I do have a lot to get done. You guys are pretty quiet tonight. See, Reese and Richard started going after him, so there is 75 there from Reese, and I got to do a raft video, not rap video, raft video. Can you imagine me doing a rap video? So Chris LaForest, let me know, buddy, if you do want to come in on those. Otherwise, 30 more seconds. Reese will have them at 75. And in my opinion, for this kind of history of the band and photos, I've not seen a lot of these photos myself. Are they worth it to you to pay $2 more or whatever you guys want to fight it out for? But I think $75 is still a good deal on all these photos here. In one pop. All right. No need to pout. Just, yeah, I'm going to wrap my theme song. No. All right. So, Reese, congratulations, brother. Those are yours for 75. Good deal. You'll dig them. All right. And Joe, you got the Psycho poster for 45. Thank you, sir. And I don't know why I wrote down 4x6 photos twice to be written down, so I'll take that off. Will do, Johnny. It'll be good to see Peter and Gigi this weekend. Let's see. Let me try to get rid of this daggone videotape. $1 starting bid on Red Surf. George Clooney, Gene Simmons. $1 start. I'll see if Algie wants that third DVD later. I have this Ace Best of Kiss music book. If anyone's interested in that, I'll start off at 20, which is the retail price without tax, $19.99. So 20, and it does have the CD inside there. So if you want to learn how to play guitar, there's that for 20. So just put Be Okay for Best of Kiss. Oh, where you stay? Let us do. We'll do these. If there's any interest in these, I'll do $15 for both. Starting bid, Ozzy, Don't Blame Me DVD, and then the record review Ozzy magazine from 1983. So both together, $15 starting bid. Just put 015. Yep. Look forward to seeing you, Danny. So 015 for those, and then I got another little. We'll do CM for this is Anubis magazine. Some nice photos in here. There's the cover. And and some Elder. So there's that. And great photo of Paul there. Green blood. Some cool photos in here. So if there's any interest in this and this, Paul Stanley artwork there on the official magazine of him. And then here's Psycho Circus comic. And there's a Paul Archie's variant. So all four of those, I'll start these four off at $110 on all four of them. $10. Just put M10 for the four magazines. And nobody on the best of this one. All right, somebody out there needs some drumsticks. Someone put a set of drumsticks in somebody's hands. So $1 starting bid on the drumsticks. So the four mags are at 10 from Frank. Thank you, Frank. Long time no see, buddy. I ain't seen you in the auctions in a while. Well, not here anyway. So just $1 DS, $1 for the drumsticks starting bid. And let me go ahead and put magazines. We're at $1 from Frank, or $10 from Frank. I'm sorry. I'm used to everything going for $1 starting bid. Mags and 2 comics. So that is Cannabis and the official. That way I know which ones, just in case, since I got other magazines. All right, we're at 12 on the magazines. The drumsticks are currently at $1 from Frank, $5 from Johnny. What's up, Angelo? How you doing? And you're not Disney today. Good seeing you. We're at 15 from Frank on the magazines and the 2 comics. So I like seeing some blood flowing in the bids there. Anybody own like a flea market or run a street corner store? So if there are, this is for you. I want to do these separate here, and I want to start each one of them off at $10. So just put MM for Mickey Mouse, $10 starting bid on the Mickey Mouse watch. And in like new condition, these are all like new. I just got a bunch of watches from my friend Brad a long time ago, and I just like them to get the hell out of my basement. So we'll do BB for Blue Black. These just need batteries. You take them into the Walmart or a jewelry store, they'll put a battery in it. You got a nice watch, or a work watch, whatever you want to turn them into. And then we'll do GB for gray and blue. It's got all kinds of stuff on it right there. But $10 starting bid on that. And then just type out, we'll do N for Neff. N for Neff. $10 on that Neff watch. All right, so there's 4 watches to choose from. All right, but make sure you put MM 10 for Mickey Mouse, since we got the, oh, never mind. We're at 23 for the magazine, so that shouldn't interfere. So we're also at 10 for the drumsticks from Frank for the Eric Singer. I think these are from the Monster Tour. No sleeve. I just put up 10 magazines, a lot of vintage magazines, and they sold for $35. And you guys are already up to $25 on 2 magazines and 2 $1 comics. You all killed me. It's all a matter of timing, I swear. So, it's just funny that things work out the way they do sometimes on things. So, but yeah, I have these 4 measly magazines, and they're at $10 less than what 10 of them were of old school. Some nice ones too, that only sold for $35. So, it's just funny. You give me $100 for the whole lot of watches. Is that what you mean? You'd have to see them because there's some that are nicer than others, Sean. But I'll be willing to work out something with you on. I paid $1,000 for them all, so I way overpaid on them until I got them, and they're just costume watches. So it was kind of my fault. But that was years ago, when I had the intention of selling things, and you got the cell phones now and all that. But you got to understand, there's a lot of watches in there. Some of them I've sold for decent prices on some of them, but will I get my 1,000? Never. So good evening, Ian. How you doing, buddy? Anubis. That's the Anubis for you. Yeah, I mean it's all a matter of the magazine, I guess, but I didn't think it'd be that special. So, all right, well, we're going to go and call the magazines. I see a lot of outs, and I do appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. It's funny how things work out to where one magazine makes something that it went to 26 for this slot of four things, and the others, for 35 only. So 26. That is yours, John Odom. People want what they want, though. Me as well. Okay. Sorry, Scott. I've already called them, buddy. They are sold to John Odom. And I'm getting ready to call the sticks here for Chris LaForest at 15. But I want to make sure that Frank is out on the sticks. He was at 10. So is there 16 on the sticks, Frank, or are you out on those, brother? And Frank, let me know. I guess I'm assuming that you received the 3 free albums for your monthly giveaway that you won. I sent you 3 vinyl. I never heard. I never checked to see if you got them, so I'm hoping you did. So, actually, Frank is in at 20 for the drumsticks. I'm sorry. Sorry, Angelo. That was my fault. I missed the 20. It kind of got mixed in with the magazine in between the 20 and 25. So Frank is in at 20. So is there a 21 on the drumsticks? All right, so Chris is in on the drumsticks for 21 now. So these are upside down, but you can see what they look like. Still half off, pretty much. So let me write down drumsticks, Monster Silver. I'm thinking that's what they're from, is the Monster Tour. I could be wrong. Excuse me. All right. So thank you, Frank, for letting me know you're out. Awesome. Good. I'm glad you got them, Frank. Thank you, sir. And speaking of drawing, I will be doing, I'm contemplating, do I want to do the drawing next week? Because there are 2 of the 3 days that are for the month of March still. So I don't know if I'll have enough time from the auction for one day to the next to do the whole list of the whole 5 weeks worth of names, to write them all down. So I'm probably going to be doing for the first full week of April of auctions of doing the March giveaway on that. And that will wrap up the first 3 months of doing drawings for the winners for the auction. So, hey, what's up? Rob Benjamin Music. Awesome. All right, over on YouTube. Thank you for watching. I don't even know, we're at what, 29 people. So thank you all for coming here. And it is 9:30. So I'm going to be calling it a night here very soon. Ian is in at 25 on the drumsticks. Chris just went out. So unless there's a 26, Ian will receive the drumsticks. Ian, are you going to be at any KISS events? I'm sure you're going to Indy, right? So 25, I think everyone else is out on the sticks. So Ian McCurdy. Those are yours for 25. And let me see, I'll put all this stuff up here. Nobody on the Aussie lot for only 15 for that. The magazine and the DVD for 15. And the videotape for $1 start. Nobody bid on that. These photos are gone. And nobody bid on the watches. So let me put these up. People separate. All right. Is anybody interested in these sound-alikes? I don't know if they work, how they work, whatever. But they are good little display pieces if you like little stuff like this. Put them outside in your garden or whatever. So if you're interested in all these, let me fix up Peter. Come on there, little fella. Get on your pedestal. All right. So there's Peter and Ace. And here's Paul and Jean. So if there's any interest in these, I got the little icon on them. If you can see that. I think that one's pilling up a little, it looks like, yeah. So for all 4 of these, I'll start them off at $10. $10. It looks like Gene can use a little rubber band in his hair to get it back up again. And they've been displayed. Not by me, but I just got them in a collection. So if anyone's interested, we'll start them off at $10. They're not in perfect condition, but they're good displayable. Whoa! Freaking poster slipped down as I was walking by there, and about broke my neck. So no harm, no foul. This is what I mean. There's too much shit my way. I risk my life for you people every single night. You guys ever see that video? I risk my life for you. All right, so let me see. All right. So sound-alikes are at 15 from Chris LaForest. Scott Hassan, I need to know what the I was. What was the I? I-30. All right, so the sound-alikes are at 15 from Andy Powers first. Never mind, Mary comes in at 25. I was going to say Andy didn't have to bid, but Mary's in at 25. for all four. So Scott Hassan, if you would just let me know what the I-30 is, if you don't mind. If it's not the sound-alikes and you were bidding on something different, please let me know. But currently, the first 35 is Andy Powers. Brenda Stratton comes in at 35 after. So what do you do? Message people, Stephanie, to ask them their birthdays? Oh, that's cool. You're gonna be hanging with that, Robert. Awesome. I know Ian works with different artists. Thanks for letting me know you're out on the drumsticks, Angelo. You had plenty of time to bid, so stop being sarcastic there. He says, "I'm out on the drumsticks. Thanks." I give everybody a chance to bid, Angie. You know this. Damn. Careful, folks. We got Stephanie Wikipedia and everybody that's in here. Stephanie, I expect a full report tomorrow morning. Okay. Any new members you see, make note. I'm going to get my money's worth. All right. So Scott is out on the sound-alikes, and I'm assuming the I, or whatever it was for those. It could have been an L too, I guess. An L for lookalikes, or no, they're not lookalikes; they're sound-alikes. But we're at 42 for the figures. That's good. All right, let me highlight this, and let's see if there's any interest in this. Oh yeah, did I write down the foil? Yes, for Joe. There's a Love Gun calendar, and I can't remember if I have this one or not. I may have set it aside just in case I don't have it. Oh well. Hang on one second, guys. Yeah, no, I'm not going to put this up. I collect calendars, and I don't know if I've got that one. So, anybody do Laserdisc, though? I have a few Laserdisc here. These are a couple naughty ones. Here is Playboy or Playmate Review Laserdisc. I'll start that off at 15 if there's any interest in that. And then here is Insatiable with Marilyn Chambers. A lot of you baby boomers know who Marilyn Chambers was. But there's the Laserdisc. Has the inserts all still in there in great condition. So 15 on that. Just put I for Insatiable 15. P R for Playboy Review 15. And then I have the movie Grease. I would do 20 on Grease Laserdisc. I'll show you the labels on these. So, as the plastic inner sleeve there is all. So, G20 for Grease Laserdisc. Some of you still have Laserdisc players, and they are awesome. If I had my druthers, I'd have my Laserdisc player hooked up upstairs on the TV, and I'd be playing these suckers every time I was in the house. Although the pictures on a Laserdisc, the widescreen letterbox versions, they look awesome. All right. Okay, I got you, Scott. All right, that makes sense now. Sorry, buddy. All right, so the figures are 42. Is there a 44? No, I don't think so, Stephanie. I don't think there's no regions or anything involved with Laserdisc. I'm pretty sure they are universal for the world. I mean, these were definitely simpler times. For the Laserdisc in this format, it can offer chapter search, scan, pause, and dual channel sound, depending on the recorded contents. There was not the bonus features and commentary from the producer or the directors or anything like that. But yeah, there's Fame right here. I don't know what else I've got in front of me, but looks like Fantasia, E.T., Dirty Dancing. Got some good ones. So these figures are at 47. Let me write down these sound-alikes. That's still not a bad deal. I mean, you're paying right now, they're at what, $12 each pretty much on those figures. Not bad. No, Stephanie, I don't think VHS would have a capability of having regions involved. It's just tape. That'd be like saying an audio tape has regions as well. You should be able to play an audio tape on any machine that you put an audio tape in, or same with VHS. The Laserdisc for region thing, that was, I'm trying to remember on why they did the region thing on those. It has something to do with the digital coding for like the language and stuff, if that makes sense. I cannot remember why they did that now, but I knew at one point. I used to remember, I think, what is it called? NT or NSTC or something like that. Okay, yeah. See, Leslie just put that in there, the NTSC and PAL, yeah. So tapes recorded in one standard, PAL used in Europe, usually will not play properly on a VCR designed for another NTSC used in North America. See, and that's kind of, I didn't really understand how all that worked. So, but yeah, I mean, I guess they could be regional players maybe. So if I was to bring, I guess if you bring a DVD player to the UK, as long as the adapter for the power, I could bring a DVD player and my DVDs from here in Indy, bring them to Australia, and play them at your house, right? But if I was to bring my DVDs to your DVD player that you bought in Australia, I couldn't do so. So I don't know how that all works. I mean, why wouldn't people just buy a DVD player from the United States and bring it over there so they can play any DVD and have their own region DVD player and then whatever other DVD player for the other region? What is it? The codes for the regions? Region 1 or Region 2? I can't remember. I used to know a lot about the video world, and I've kind of forgotten a lot of the details on a lot of this stuff. So even with PlayStation, I've lost interest in PlayStation at PlayStation 3. So I had known nothing about PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, and if there's even a 6. I don't know if there's a 6 out yet. So I'm just become old school. Is what it all comes down to. But anyway, folks, I think we're going to wrap up these things for the figures at 47. But Mary, I'm going to give you a chance to come in at 49 or higher if you're still interested. And anyone else that may have been bidding, 49 would be the next bid. So if you, Scott or Andy, you want to rethink it, it's up to you. But 49 would be the next bid on all four of the sound-alikes. And I have no clue how they work. I don't know if they work, but I sold them as is. And you do with what you want. They make good garden gnomes too. Gotcha. All right. But we're going to do it going once, going twice on the sound-alikes because I am wrapping up. It is 9:45. I've been on here for 45 minutes longer than I thought I would be. So things were going pretty good. So I decided to stay a little longer. $10, a 9, an 8, 7. Mary, if you want to come in, let me know. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and boom. And let me make sure that Mary doesn't come in with the 49. She probably got bored with all the commenting about regional play on DVDs, so I'm not mad at her. So 47. Nope, she comes in. Mary, the next bid would be 49. We'll just call you in at 49 if that's okay with you, because it's $2 increments over 40. You may not. Okay, you got it. So Mary's in at 49. So I didn't look over, but she was in, and we'll let her take it as far as having the opportunity. So 51 will be the next bid. So Brenda, let me know if you want to come in at 51 now. All right, it is the battle between the ladies, Mary and Brenda. Brenda's in at 51. Thank you, guys. And again, if you want to go over, I will be posting a lot of photos and make offer things on the main page of my KFB auctions page. So come in and check that out if you like. If you're not a member of the group, message me. If you're watching me on my profile, make sure you know how to get over to the KFB auctions group, because I have a lot of stuff that's you make the offer and maybe I'll accept on some of the merchandise I've been putting up. Some good stuff up. So not only from me, but if you want to become a seller in another group that I've just started, it is a commission kind of thing, 10%, and I will make sure that everyone is vetted and all sales are legit. So between sellers and buyers, you will be paid and you will get your merch if you are a buyer. So if you want to be a part of that, feel free to message me and let me know. All right, so Brenda Stratton, Mary has given those to you for 51. So well played, ladies. I'm going to get these invoices together tonight and send them out tonight. So yeah, look at the video that Stephanie posted. It's if you want to learn the lyrics, or you can just listen to the song that I'll play at the end of the show here, and or if that's what you want to call it, a show at the end of the auction, and you can learn the words if you'd like, or put on your closed caption. But it's cool that she took the time to actually do a karaoke version. I did notice that on the first verse, though, she left out "my friends." So need to do an edit on that. Edit "my friends" in. So Brenda Stratton, those are yours. So finishing it up. All right, folks. Well, have a great night, a great weekend. I will see you guys I'll be posting some pictures and stuff from the Peter event, I'm sure, and some things that will be available for sale, but not all of it. I still got to get stuff together for the event while I'm down here. I'm just going to try to keep everything flat for this signing. I'll do posters on my next round that I was wanting to get signed, but I'm going to get my Kennedy Center book, my photo that Gene signed with the band with the president, and my Kennedy Center solo album. And then I got 2 items that did some bartering for with friends to get 2 items signed for them guys. So I just got to figure out what all I need to bring with me from down here. It should be pretty simple. My albums are upstairs, so I'll bring one solo, and I may bring the other variants of his new album to get signed. So I've got the silver and the white one already. I need the black one signed, but I may start getting another set of fully signed ones. That way I can offer up a full set of his variants signed. So Danny, I will see you tomorrow, buddy. So everyone have a great night and great week. And I will be in touch with the invoices. If you can just send right away, that'd be great. And right when I get back, my brother is going to be here, and we'll try to get everything primed and ready to go out the door first thing Monday when I get it in the house. So, well, we'll wrap it all up Monday for it to go out Tuesday morning, basically is what I'm getting at. So, but everybody is all caught up now. Internationals, some of them are done as well, and I'm just waiting on Mr. Browning to let me know what's going on with him, but he hasn't called or texted me back. So I need to message Steve Pratt as well. And other than that, I think I'm done with internationals. Pretty sure. So see you guys. All right. Good night.
Welcome to KFB Auctions, my friends. Every Monday through Wednesday, starting at 8 a.m. A place to hang out and have some fun. Thank you for your company, everyone. Every day will be a little something you may need. Remember to watch on your smart TV. So much easier to watch and type your bits. Thanks again for being here, my friends. KFB Auctions, oh yeah, KFB Auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB Auctions, come watch now, everyone. I have things from posters to collectible toys, movies of all